foyo games. First and foremost, let's admire this new playmat. That thing is so icy. And my official now dead decks, I'm coming for the shirts and the hats and all the merch coming soon. But anyway, Star Wars the deck building game. Let's do it. Alright, Star Wars the deck building game. The fate of the galaxy is in your hands. Experience epic strategic battles in Star Wars the deck building game. This easy to learn game reimagines the conflict between the Galactic Empire and the Rebel Alliance in thrilling head-to-head gameplay. Recruit characters, collect bounties, use the Force, and destroy the enemy base. Over 50 unique cards with recycled art. Take command of your favorite characters, vehicles, and starships. Iconic bases. Choose your base from 10 different locations. Each one has a powerful ability. 30 minutes, head to head. So what I know of this so far is that you have a market of 5 or 6 cards, I'm sure. And you can attack cards to stop your opponent of a rival faction, either Empire or the Rebels. And you can acquire cards like most deck building games, or you can attack the cards. Not sure if Star Realms does it like that or not. Anyway, yeah, I've been waiting on this guy. Had some sleeves. What happened to my sleeves? Got no idea. Alright, they just up and disappeared somewhere. Crazy. Alright. Rulebook. Let's pause this thing a second. Yeah, I give up. But had some sleeves hanging around somewhere. They just up and disappeared. Alright, but anyway, let's check out these cards. Alright. Rather thin stack of Rebel cards. Rather thin stack of Empire cards. The track. The neutrals. Fat stacks. And maybe mixed up. Alright, the cubes. Board gaming cubes. And the rulebook. Alright, let's get a quick overview. Star Wars deck building game is a competitive game for 2 players that brings the galaxy-spanning war between the Galactic Empire and the Rebel Alliance to your tabletop. You and your opponents each choose a side, playing either as the Empire or the Rebels. As the game progresses, you must strengthen the power of your starting deck by purchasing cards that provide more firepower and increased resources so that you can successfully attack and defeat your opponent's base. The first player to destroy 3 of the opponent's bases wins the game. Base game. Yeah. Alright. 10 Empire starter cards, 10 Rebel starter cards, 90 Galaxy cards, 10 Outer Rim pilot cards, 20 base cards, 10 Rebel, 10 Empire, 2 reference cards, 50 damage counters to purple, 1 force marker white, 20 yellow resource cubes, 1 balance of the force track. Okay, that's the track rather. Alright, setup. To set up the game, you and your opponent perform the following steps. When you're instructed to perform a step with your bases of your starter deck, your opponent does the same with theirs. Choose your faction, Rebel or Empire. Find the 5 Rebel base cards and 5 Empire base cards listed below. These are the Rebel base deck and the Empire base deck. Leave the remaining bases in the box. These are only used with the advanced game rules found on page 28. Rebel base deck, Dantooine, Hoth, Mon Cala, Sullust, Yavin, 4. The Empire base deck, Lothal, starting base, Corellia, Coruscant, Death Star, Endor. Place your starting base face up in front of you and place your remaining base cards face down underneath. The order doesn't matter. Separate the 10 Empire starter cards and 10 Rebel starter cards listed below from the other cards. Take the cards that match your chosen faction and shuffle them together. This is your player deck. Place your player deck face down near your base deck. Starter deck designation. Okay. 5. Shuffle the 90 Galaxy cards together to form the Galaxy deck. Deal the top 6 cards in a line to create the Galaxy row. Orient Empire cards to face the Empire player and the Rebel cards to face the Rebel player. Turn neutral cards sideways so that both players can read them. Place the Galaxy deck face down at one end of the Galaxy row. Place the 10 Outer Rim pilot cards in a stack face up at the opposite of the Galaxy row. This is the Outer Rim pilot deck. Okay, those are just the all-time cards you can always buy. The Galaxy deck, the Galaxy Roll in the Outer Rim Pilot deck. Place the damage counters and resource counters near the Galaxy deck where both players can reach them. Damage counters purple, resource yellow. Unfold the Balance of the Force track and place it near the Outer Rim. My little deal kind of looks like the Balance of the Force track. See it? Wow. Yeah, draw the top 5 cards of your deck. You're ready to begin the game. Standard deck building stuff. Sample game setup. Core concepts. In the Star Wars, the deck building game, you and your opponent each begin the game with your own deck of 10 cards. Yeah, okay, Balance of the Force. It's an energy field created by all living things. Obi-Wan. The Balance of the Force can tip the scales between the Empire and the Rebels. During the game, various effects may cause the Balance of the Force to shift between the two factions. The Balance of the Force track is used to track this shifting. Some cards' abilities use the phrase, if the Force is with you. Can only be used when the Force marker is on one of the 3 spaces on your side of the Balance of the Force track. If the Force marker is on one of the 3 dark spaces, then the Force is with the Empire player. If the Force is on the light side spaces, the Force is with the Rebel. While the Force marker is on the neutral side in the middle, the Force is with neither player. When you gain Force, that symbol, move the Force tracker toward you. Okay, 7 wonders duel, pretty much. Alright, card anatomy, cost, the number of resources that must be spent to purchase a card from Galaxy Roll. The attack is the blaster, resources like Destiny, Force, the amount of Force this card generates, buying power, I take it, title, target value, the total attack required to defeat this card while in Galaxy Roll, reward, the benefits for defeating this card from Galaxy Roll, nice, a unique symbol, in the case this card is unique and may be referenced by the cards, card type, base, faction symbol, traits, okay, ability, flavorful attributes may be referenced by the cards, HP, the amount of damage required to destroy this card while in the factions, while it's in a faction's play area. Faction affiliation, Empire, Rebels, beginning of a turn. The following process occurs at the beginning of every turn. First, if you don't have a base because your opponent destroyed your base during your last turn, look at the remaining base cards and choose one to reveal as your new base. Next, if the Force is all the way on your side, gain 1 resource by taking a resource counter from the supply and placing it in your play area. Finally, gain the resources from each capital ship you have in play. Early in the game, you will not have any capital ships in play, and this will therefore skip this step. To gain resources for a card, take resource counters from the supply equal to the card's resource value. Resources you gain on your turn are called your resource pool. Taking your turn. On your turn, you can do any of the following in any order of your choice as many times as you would like to. Play a card, purchase a card, use a card ability, commit an attack, resolve an attack in your turn. Each of these is explained in detail in the following sections. Play a card. Yeah, purchase a card. Okay. Use a card ability. Commit to an attack. Okay, you can use your units and capital ships to attack your opponent's base, which may be protected by capital ships if they have in play. And additionally, you can use your units to attack enemy cards in the Galaxy Roll through either sabotage for the Rebels or bounty hunting for the Empire. And sabotage on page 19. To commit your cards to attack against the enemy base, group them together in your play area to indicate that they are doing so. Some players may even want to place them directly in front of your base. To commit units to a bounty hunting or sabotage attack, place them in front of the target card in the Galaxy Roll. The Rebel player is attacking the Empire's player base and sabotaging the Scout Trooper in the Galaxy Roll. Alright. Didn't hear anything about tapping. Resolve an attack, attacking an opponent's base, blah, blah, bounty hunting and sabotage. Okay, end your turn, winning the game. Great shot, kid. 1 in a million. First one to kill off 3 bases wins. No other cards or abilities are resolved and no other force, attack, or resources are used. Okay, Rebel play area. Abilities, additional rules, abilities, choose, deal damage, destroy, discard, gain, if, look, exile, repair, reveal, win, empty deck. Advanced game modes, full galaxy, secret bases, 2v2, multiplayer, optional rules, adjustable game length, paying off neutral cards, Q&A, fact. Alright, and Star Wars Outer Rim, Unfinished Business. I think that's the 2nd or 3rd expansion. 2nd, something. All right, let's flip through the cards. 10 minutes, right on time. All right, what do we start with? Start with the Rebels. All right, Rebel Trooper, 0 cost, 2 attack. Trooper, draw. Yeah, no, just flavored text. I guess. Okay, yeah, it says a Rebel starter card, so 10 card starter deck. 2 troopers, 1 alliance shuttle transport. Gives you 1 money, 0 cost to acquire. No, 0 cost to acquire. Yeah, or play. Yeah, let's make sure about that. Card anatomy. Okay, cost, the number of resources that must be spent to purchase the card from Galaxy Roll. Okay, to acquire, to put into your discard pile. The Alliance Shuttle again, a bunch of those. Temple Guardian, when you play Temple Guardian, choose, they gain either 1 attack, 1 money, or 1 force. Yeah, force. All right, and the bases. Dantooine. Or was that Tatooine? I don't know. Rebel Outpost, start the game with this base in play. All right, 8 health or whatever on that. Mon Cala, Industrial Strength. When you reveal Mon Cala, purchase a Rebel or neutral card from the Galaxy Roll for free and add it to your hand. 10 attack, 10 strength. Tatooine, okay, Tatooine and Dantooine, 2 different things. A New Hope, when you reveal Tatooine, swap a card in the Galaxy Roll with a Rebel card from your Galaxy discard pile and gain 1 money. Massing the Fleet, Sullust. While Sullust is in your base, place the first card you purchase each turn on top of your deck. Nice. Hidden Operations, when Yavin 4 Hidden Operations, when your opponent discards a card from their hand during your turn, deal 2 damage to their base. 16 power. Hoth, Planetary Shield, while Hoth is in your base, prevent the first 2 damage dealt to Hoth each turn. Cloud City, when you play a neutral card for the first time each turn, draw 1 card. Jedi Training, when you reveal Dagobah, exile up to 3 cards from your hand or discard pile, 12 health. Alderaan, Royal Influence, when you reveal Alderaan, gain 4 influence, 14. Jeddah, Rebel Extremist, while Jeddah is your base, add the first neutral card you purchase each turn to your hand. You must exile that card at the end of your turn. I think they said, like, you know, you pick 5 or draw 5 randomly to get your potential 5 or something like that. All right, Rebel bases right there, and the Rebel starter deck. Guess that's why those sleeves will come in handy. How did I lose those freaking sleeves? Find them in a second. All right, anyway, Outer Rim Pilot. 2 cost to acquire from the market. 2 provides 2 money. Exile this unit to gain 1 money. No, to gain 1 influence. Okay, the Empire. I'll just go through these faction cards. All right, Chewie, 4 to acquire, 5 attack. Scoundrel, if you have another unique unit, okay, it's got that symbol, that means it's unique. Unit in play, draw 1 card. And 4 something you get for beating it in the Galaxy Roll. The total attack required to defeat this card while it's in Galaxy Roll, and then the reward for defeating it. So you get rewards for beating the opposite faction in the Galaxy Roll so that the opponent doesn't pick it up too. But reward, gain 3. Jyn Erso, 4 to acquire, 4 attack. Unique again. Scoundrel, look at the opponent's hand. If the force is with you, place 1 card from their hand on top of their deck. Reward, gain 4 to attack in Galaxy Roll. U-Wing, 4 drop, 3 money. Transport, if the force is with you, repair 3 damage from your base. 4 to kill in Galaxy Roll, reward gain 4. U-Wing again, Hammerhead Corvette, 4 drop, 4 to acquire rather, and 2 money. Capital ship, Hammerhead Corvette. Exile the capital ship to destroy your a capital ship your opponent has in play, or an enemy capital ship in the Galaxy Roll for something. For hit points, the amount of damage required to destroy this card while it's in the fastest play area. Okay, so that's the health. 2 of those Hammerhead Corvettes. Han Solo, 5 to acquire, 3 attack, 2 money provides. Scoundrel, draw 1 card, 2 cards instead if you have Millennium Falcon in play. 5 to be destroyed from Galaxy Roll. Reward, gain 3 money and 2 influence. 2 force, tripping. Cassian Andor, 5/5. Trooper, unique. When Cassian Andor defeats the target in the Galaxy Roll, your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. 5 to defeat, 3/2 reward. B-Wing, 5/5. Fighter, your opponent must choose either they discard 1 card from their hand or this unit gains 2 attack. Reward, exile up to 2 cards from your hand and discard pile. 5 to beat it. Leia, 6 to acquire. She gets a big 2/2/2. That's wild. Officer, she's unique. Purchase a rebel card from the Galaxy Roll for free if the force is with you. Place a card on top of your deck. 6 to defeat in Galaxy Roll. Reward, 3 money and 3 force. Mon Calamari Cruiser, 6 to acquire, 3 attack, 6 to knock it out the frame. 2 of those. Millennium Falcon, 7 to acquire, 5 attack, 2 money. Transport, add a unique unit from your discard pile to your hand. 7 to defeat. Reward, purchase a card from your faction for free. Luke, 8 to acquire, 6 blaster, 2 money, 2 force. Jedi, if the force is with you, destroy a capital ship and your opponent has in play. 8 to defeat in Galaxy Roll. Reward, gain 4 money, 4 force. TIE Fighter, 1 acquire, 2 fight. Fighter, if you have a capital ship in play, just draw 1 card. Yeah, 1 to defeat in Galaxy Roll, gain 1 money. 2 of those, 3 of those. Admiral Piet, 2/2, 2 money. Officer, while Admiral Piet is in play, each of your capital ships gains 1 attack. 2 to defeat in Galaxy Roll, reward, gain 1 force. TIE Bomber, Deuce, Fighter, discard 1 card from the Galaxy Roll. 2 to defeat in Galaxy Roll. Reward, exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile. 2 of those. Scout Trooper, 2/2, 2 money. Trooper, reveal the top card of the Galaxy deck. If it's an Empire card, gain 1 force. If it's an enemy card, discard it. 2 to defeat from Galaxy Roll. Exile 1 card in your hand or discard pile. 2 of those. Death Trooper, 3 to acquire, 3 fight. Unit Trooper, while the force is with you, this unit gains 2 fight. Reward, gain 2, 3 to defeat. 2 of those. TIE Interceptor, 3/3, 1, 3 attack. Fighter, reveal the top card of the Galaxy deck. If it's an Empire card, draw 1 card. If it's an enemy card, discard it. 3 to defeat, gain 3 money. 2 of those. Gozanti Cruiser, 3/2, 2 money. Discard 1 card from your hand to draw 1 card. 3 to beat it. 3 of those. Moff Jerjerrod, 4 to acquire, 2 attack, 2 money. Officer, look at the top card of the Galaxy deck. If the force is with you, you may swap that card with the card from the Galaxy Roll. 4 to a defeat, gain 3 force. General Veers, 4/4, that's attack. Officer, if you have a trooper or vehicle in play, draw 1 card. 4 to defeat, gain 3 money. ATST vehicle, discard 1 card from the Galaxy Roll. 4/4 attack. 4 to defeat. Reward, exile up to 2 cards from your hand to your discard pile. Landing Craft, 4 to acquire. Transport, choose, gain 4 money or 4 repair, or repair 4 damage from your base. Reward, gain 4 money, 4 to beat it. 2 of those. Director Krennic, 5 acquired, 3 attack, 2 money. Officer, draw 1 card, 2 cards instead if your base is the Death Star. 5 to beat it. Reward, gain 3 money and 2 force. Your boy Boba Fett. 5 acquire, 5 attack. Unique. Bounty Hunter. When Boba Fett defeats a target in the Galaxy Roll, draw 1 card. 5 to defeat, gain 3 money and 2 influence. Imperial Carrier. 5 acquire, 3 money. Capital ship. While Imperial Carrier is in play, each of your fighter units gain 1 attack. 5 to beat it. 2 of those. Grand Moff Tarkin. 6 acquire, 2 of everything. Unique. Officer. Add an Empire card from the Galaxy Roll to your hand. You must exile that card at the end of your turn. 6 to beat them. Reward, gain 3 money and 3 force. AT-AT, big 6, acquire, 6 attack. Vehicle, add a trooper card from your discard pile to your hand. 6 to beat it. Reward, purchase a card of your faction for free. Star Destroyer, 7 acquire, 4 attack, 7 to defeat. 2 of those. And Lord Vader, 8 acquire, 6 attack, 2 force. Unique Sith. While the force is with you, Darth Vader gains 4 attack, 4 big 10 attack, 8 to defeat. Darth. Reward, gain 4 money and 4 force. Alright, might touch on these neutrals later. These are, yeah, let's run through these. Alright, Stormtrooper 2-2-0 seems about like the Rebels. 1 money, 0. Inquisitor 0. 1 of any you choose. Lothal, start the game with this base in play. It's an 8 power. Corellia Imperial Starships. When you reveal Corellia, purchase an Empire or neutral card from the Galaxy Roll and for free and add it to your hand. Coruscant, 16 power, 16 whatever health, Galactic Rule. When your turn begins, look at the top 2 cards of the Galaxy deck, place 1 on top of the deck and discard the other. Death Star, fire when ready, 16 to defeat. Spend 4 money to destroy a capital ship your opponent has in play or a capital ship in the Galaxy Roll. Endor, unique again, Finest Legion. While Endor is in your base, each of your trooper and vehicle units gain 1 attack, 16 to defeat. Mustafar, unique, 14 to defeat. Vader's Castle, when you reveal Mustafar, gain 4 force. Trading Post, Catherine. When you play a neutral card for the first time each turn, draw 1 card, 14. Ord Mantell, bounty hunting. While Ord Mantell is in your base, you can bounty hunt 1 neutral unit in the Galaxy Roll each turn, using its cost as its target value. If you defeat that card, gain a money equal to its cost. The Spice Mines Kessel, when you reveal Kessel, exile the top 3 cards of your hand or discard pile. 12. Rhodia Imperial Occupation. While you reveal Rhodia, deal 1 damage to the enemy base for each enemy card in the Galaxy Roll. Then deal each of those cards. Then discard each of those cards from the Galaxy Roll. 16. Alright, and then all of these should be the same. Yeah, just bust it open anyway. Okay, 10 Outer Rim pilots. Player reference cards. Yeah, go over that right quick. And man, that looked bigger in the picture. Alright, but yeah, kind of like a Force of Will folding card, like that. So, neutral, the Force is on your side. If it's in either of the 3 spots. Sure, they'll make a bigger one of these maybe later. Alright, turn sequence. At the start of the turn, gain 1 money from your capital ships in play. If the Force is all the way on your side, gain 1 money. On your turn, you may do the following as many times as you like in any order. Play a card from your hand, use resources to purchase a card from the Galaxy Roll. Use an ability on your card in play. Commit units with attack to bounty hunt, sabotage your target in the galaxy roll. Commit units in capital ships with attack to attack the enemy rebel base. Resolve an attack. Yeah, something like that. Alright, might go over these later, but not right now. I might even get it played now. But yeah, Foyo Games, like, comment, subscribe. Be on the lookout for a gameplay of this soon. Nah, you know, we gotta do Spot.